Ever wondered what it's like to visit the world's deadliest places? From the fiery gates of hell to the treacherous death road, these locations will blow your mind. Don't miss out on the chilling truth behind these dangerous destinations. Watch now. Death Road in Bolivia. The North Yungas Road, known as the Death Road, has claimed countless lives. Stretching 64 kilometers through mountains, this treacherous route connects Louisiana Paz to the Yungas region. The narrowness of the road, combined with sharp cliffs and frequent landslides, makes it one of the deadliest roads in the world. In 2006, BBC reported the annual toll, with around 300 people losing their lives every year. Drivers face dangerous curves, unpredictable weather, and the constant risk of fatal crash. Despite its dangers, the road is a popular tourist destination for thrill seekers who brave the extreme conditions. Even celebrity travelers like Bear Grylls have explored it, highlighting the road's deadly allure. But for the locals, it remains a necessary evil. Used daily by commuters, despite the risks, the road's deadly reputation persists as it continues to challenge the limits of human endurance and survival. Snake Island, Brazil's Ilha de Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island, is home to one of the world's most dangerous creatures, the golden lancehead viper. This remote island, located off the coast of Sao Paulo, is so perilous that the Brazilian government has strictly forbidden public access. The golden lancehead, with its highly potent venom, makes up the bulk of the island's population, estimated to be around 4,000 to 5,000 snakes. The venom of this snake can cause death within hours if untreated. The island's dense jungle and isolation make it a breeding ground for these deadly reptiles, further increasing the risks. Over the years, only a few researchers have been permitted to visit the island, but even they must take extreme precautions. The island's eerie reputation has earned it a place on various most dangerous places lists, with even scientists wary of the risk it poses. Lake Natron. Tanzania's Lake Natron is a hauntingly beautiful but deadly body of water, known for its extreme alkalinity. The lake's waters are so caustic that they can burn the skin of most animals. The high sodium carbonate content gives the lake its eerie red color, creating a surreal landscape. Despite its dangers, the lake is a vital breeding ground for the lesser flamingo, whose unique adaptation to the harsh conditions allows them to thrive. However, the toxic waters deter most wildlife from venturing near the lake. It's not just the animals that are at risk. Human exposure to the lake's chemicals can cause severe burns or even death. Over the years, the lake has gained attention from scientists and documentary filmmakers, including National Geographic, who have ventured into the area to study its bizarre ecosystem and the life forms that survive in this extreme environment. Oymyakon. In the remote Siberian region of Russia lies Oymyakon, the coldest inhabited place on Earth. With temperatures regularly plunging below -50 degrees Celsius, -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Oymyakon has earned its reputation as a place where human survival is pushed to the extreme. The village, home to fewer than 1,000 residents, experiences bitter winters that challenge the limits of endurance. In 1933, the temperature dropped to an astonishing -67.7 degrees Celsius, -89.9 degrees Fahrenheit, a record that still stands. Life here is difficult, with residents forced to adapt to the harsh climate. Winter months mean surviving without the luxury of central heating, with water often freezing and the struggle to maintain basic services. Despite these conditions, Oymyakon remains populated, and its residents have learned to cope with the brutal cold. Their resilience and ability to thrive in such extreme conditions have drawn attention from explorers and documentary makers around the world. Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert, located in the far triangle of Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Djibouti, is one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. With scorching temperatures often exceeding 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and frequent volcanic activity, this desert is a true natural hazard. This region is home to salt flats, acidic lakes, and geysers that release toxic gases, creating an environment that can quickly become deadly. One of its most famous features is Erta Ale, an active volcano with a lava lake that has been continuously erupting for decades. The extreme heat and the ongoing volcanic activity make the desert a perilous place for travelers. Despite these dangers, the desert has fascinated scientists and adventurers alike. Even explorers like Paul Salopek, who trekked through the desert as part of his Out Eden walk, have found the Danakil to be an intense test of human endurance. The region's beauty is undeniable, but it remains one of the least hospitable places for life on Earth. Darien Gap. The Darien Gap, a vast, roadless stretch of dense jungle that spans the border between Panama and Colombia, is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. This 100-mile, 160 kilometers, region is known for its rugged terrain, unpredictable weather, and the presence of hostile groups, making it a treacherous passage for travelers. The Gap is notorious for its wildlife, such as jaguars and venomous snakes, as well as drug traffickers and armed guerrillas that operate in the area. Many have attempted to cross it, but few make it through unscathed. The Darien Gap is often considered an impenetrable barrier for those attempting to drive from North America to South America. Even adventurers like Levison Wood, who trekked through the Gap during his Walk in the Americas journey, face significant risks. The treacherous environment continues to challenge anyone daring enough to venture through. Chernobyl Zone. The Chernobyl exclusion zone in Ukraine is one of the most infamous and dangerous places on Earth. It surrounds the site of the catastrophic 1986 nuclear disaster, where a reactor at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, releasing radioactive material into the atmosphere. The zone, spanning a 30-kilometer radius, remains highly contaminated by radiation, posing serious health risks to anyone who enters. While Ukrainian authorities have restricted access, the area still attracts tourists and adventurers seeking to witness the abandoned ruins of the former city of Pripyat, where residents were evacuated after the disaster. Even though some areas have seen radiation levels decrease over time, the long-term environmental and human impacts of the disaster continue to make the zone one of the most dangerous places in the world. Celebrities like Bear Grylls have visited to document the eerie silence and haunting nature of Chernobyl, adding to its mystique and danger. Mount Erebus. Mount Erebus, located on Antarctica's Ross Island, is one of the world's most active volcanoes and an incredibly dangerous place. Known for its constantly erupting lava lake, Mount Erebus has been a source of fascination for scientists and adventurers alike. At over 3,794 meters, 12,448 feet tall, it is the southernmost active volcano on Earth. Its persistent activity and extreme environmental conditions make it perilous for anyone who ventures near it. Temperatures can drop to minus 50 degrees Celsius, minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and the presence of toxic gases from the volcano's eruptions adds another layer of danger. Even experienced explorers and documentary filmmakers, such as those from National Geographic, have been put at risk by the unpredictable eruptions and extreme cold. Despite its hazardous nature, Mount Erebus continues to attract scientific teams eager to study its volcanic activity, cementing its place as one of the most dangerous destinations on Earth. Erta Ale. Erta Ale, located in the Danakil Depression of Ethiopia, is one of the most active and dangerous volcanoes on Earth. Known for its lava lake, which has been continuously active for decades, Erta Ale's volatile eruptions and extreme conditions make a perilous place for anyone daring to visit. Standing at 613 meters, 2,011 feet, Erta Ale is not only an active volcano, but also one of the hottest places on the planet. The high temperatures, toxic gases, and unpredictable lava flows create a treacherous environment that has claimed the lives of several explorers and researchers over the years. Despite these dangers, scientists and adventurers like Bear Grylls have been drawn to the site, documenting its raw power and the harsh desert conditions surrounding it. Erta Ale's reputation as a place where nature's fury is on full display solidifies its place as one of the most dangerous places on Earth. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman Islands in the Bay of Bengal, is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. The island is home to the Sentinelese people, an indigenous tribe that has had little to no contact with the outside world. They have fiercely resisted any attempts at interaction, and their hostility towards outsiders is well documented. The Indian government has declared the island off limits, enforcing a strict no-contact policy to protect both the tribe and visitors. The Sentinelese are known to use bows and arrows to defend their land from intruders, making any attempt to approach the island life-threatening. The island's isolation and the tribe's refusal to engage with the outside world have made it a subject of fascination for explorers and anthropologists. However, its dangerous reputation has led to its place on various most dangerous places lists, with even scientists warning against approaching. The Sentinelese continue to live as they have for thousands of years, untouched by modern civilization. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, two cities in Japan, are etched in history due to the devastating atomic bombings during World War II. On August 6, 1945, Hiroshima was the first city to be bombed with an atomic weapon, followed by Nagasaki on August 9, 1945. The bombings led to massive destruction, with Hiroshima suffering over 140,000 casualties and Nagasaki over 70,000. These bombings marked a turning point in warfare, showing the destructive power of nuclear weapons. The areas surrounding both cities remain somber reminders of the horrors of war. Although the cities have rebuilt, the shadow of the bombing still looms over them. Today, Hiroshima and Nagasaki attract thousands of visitors who come to reflect on the tragic consequences of the bombings. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park and the Nagasaki Atomic Bomb Museum serve as solemn memorials, ensuring that the lessons from these events are never forgotten. Holidays in the Danger Zone. Holidays in the Danger Zone is a daring documentary series that explores the most dangerous and conflict-ridden regions on Earth. Hosted by BBC journalist Ross Kemp, the series takes viewers into the heart of areas that are typically off-limits to tourists, including war zones and regions plagued by terrorism, civil unrest, and drug cartels. Throughout the series, Kemp visits places like Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria, offering a raw and unfiltered look at life in these high-risk environments. The series sheds light on the challenges faced by both locals and travelers, highlighting the dangers of living in such areas, while also emphasizing the resilience of the people. Though these regions are known for their perilous conditions, the documentary aims to provide a deeper understanding of the human experience in the face of danger, showing both the brutality of war and the human spirit that persists even in the harshest conditions. The World's Most Dangerous Places. The World's Most Dangerous Places is a gripping book by Robert Young Pelton that takes readers on a journey to the most perilous locations on Earth. From war-torn regions to natural disasters, Pelton explores the high-risk environments where danger is a daily reality for both locals and travelers. The book covers places like Somalia, with its ongoing civil war, in Afghanistan, a country ravaged by conflict for decades. It also delves into remote and inhospitable areas, such as the Congo and the Amazon, where threats from both human and animal dangers make survival a constant struggle. Pelton's extensive research and first-hand accounts from those who have ventured into these treacherous territories provide an insightful and chilling look at the world's most dangerous places. His work serves as a reminder of the risks some face daily and the importance of understanding these regions beyond the headlines. Nambija Mine. The Nambija Mine in Ecuador was once a thriving gold mining town, but is now infamous for its deadly conditions. In 1993, a massive landslide occurred, burying parts of the town and killing dozens of people. This tragic disaster highlighted the extreme dangers of mining in the region, where miners work in hazardous conditions without proper safety measures. The mine, located in the Amazon rainforest, is surrounded by dense jungle, making it difficult to access, and has become known for the high risks miners face due to unstable tunnels, toxic chemicals, and potential accidents. Despite the risks, illegal mining operations continue in the area, contributing to the region's environmental degradation. The story of Nambija is a stark reminder of the dangers posed by illegal mining and the deadly realities of working in such perilous environments. Even today, the area remains a hazardous and lawless region, attracting only the bravest or most desperate individuals. Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell, located in Turkmenistan, is a natural gas field that has been burning continuously since it was ignited in 1971. Known officially as the Darvaza gas crater, this fiery pit has fascinated and terrified people for decades. The fire began when Soviet scientists, drilling for gas, accidentally caused the ground to collapse, creating a massive crater. To prevent the spread of toxic gases, the scientists decided to set it on fire, hoping it would burn out in a few weeks. However, over 50 years later, the flames are still burning, The Darvaza crater is located in the Karakum Desert, an inhospitable region with extreme heat and the burning gas create a surreal, almost apocalyptic scene. The gates of hell attract adventurers, scientists, and curious travelers, but the site remains a constant reminder of nature's unpredictable power and the dangers of tampering with it. The ongoing flames continue to make it one of the most unique and dangerous locations on Earth. Madidi National Park. Madidi National Park, located in Bolivia, is one of the most biodiverse places on Earth, but it's also one of the most dangerous. This Amazonian park is home to a vast array of wildlife, including jaguars, anacondas, poisonous frogs, and a wide variety of insects. Its dense jungle, unpredictable weather, and remote location make it a perilous place for anyone exploring it. While the park is a haven for scientists studying its rich biodiversity, its dangers include venomous animals, harsh terrain, and the risk of getting lost in the wilderness. Rangers and tourists alike are advised to be cautious and well prepared before venturing into the park. The park's isolation and dangerous wildlife make it an exciting yet hazardous destination. Despite the risks, Madidi continues to attract those fascinated by nature and the wild, offering a glimpse into one of the most untouched ecosystems in the world. Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius, located near Naples, Italy, is one of the most dangerous and active volcanoes in the world. Famous for its catastrophic eruption in 79 AD, which destroyed the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum, Vesuvius continues to pose a serious threat to the surrounding population of over 3 million people. The volcano's frequent eruptions, combined with its proximity to densely populated areas, make it a constant concern for scientists and local authorities. The last eruption occurred in 1944, but experts warn that another eruption is inevitable and the region remains at high risk. Despite the danger, tourists visit Vesuvius regularly, eager to see its active crater and learn about its history. However, the constant activity of the volcano and its potential for future eruptions make it a site of both fascination and fear, reminding us of nature's overwhelming power. Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens, located in Washington, USA, is one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world, famous for its 1980 eruption, which was one of the most powerful and destructive in American history. On May 18, 1980, the volcano erupted, causing a massive landslide and pyroclastic flows that wiped out forests and took the lives of 57 people. The eruption released an incredible amount of energy, and the ash cloud spread across the United States, affecting air travel and causing widespread environmental damage. The area surrounding the volcano remains an active and dangerous zone due to potential for future eruptions. Today, Mount St. Helens attracts scientists and tourists who visit the volcano to study its recovery and to witness its continuing volcanic activity. However, it remains a reminder of the unpredictable and devastating power of nature. The eruption of 1980 still serves as one of the deadliest volcanic events in North American history. Fukushima Prefecture. Fukushima Prefecture, located in Japan, is infamous for the 2011 nuclear disaster that occurred at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant following a massive earthquake and tsunami. The disaster led to the release of radioactive materials into the environment, forcing the evacuation of over 150,000 people and rendering large areas uninhabitable. Despite efforts to contain the radiation, many parts of Fukushima remain contaminated, with the radiation levels in certain areas still posing a significant health risk. The aftermath of the disaster continues to affect the region, both in terms of the environmental impact and the psychological toll on the local population. While some areas have been decontaminated, the Fukushima exclusion zone remains a highly dangerous area, and the ongoing cleanup efforts are expected to take decades. The event has had a profound impact on nuclear energy policies worldwide and serves as a stark reminder of the potential hazards of nuclear power. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji, Japan's highest peak at 3,776 meters, 12,389 feet, is a majestic but dangerous active volcano. Though it has not erupted since 1707, it is still considered an active volcano, with the potential for future eruptions posing a threat to nearby populations. The surrounding area, including the city of Tokyo, is home to over 37 million people, making any volcanic activity in the region extremely hazardous. Mount Fuji is famous for its iconic snow-capped peak, attracting climbers, tourists, and even religious pilgrims each year. However, its rugged terrain and extreme weather conditions make climbing dangerous, especially for unprepared hikers. Despite its beauty, Mount Fuji serves as a reminder of the volatility of nature and the risks posed by active volcanoes. Scientists continue to monitor the volcano closely, as it remains one of the most significant geological threats in the region. Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro, located in Tanzania, is Africa's highest peak at 5,895 meters, 19,341 feet. While it attracts climbers from around the world with its breathtaking views and iconic glaciers, the mountain presents significant dangers. The trek to the summit is grueling, and altitude sickness is a common and potentially deadly risk affecting many climbers. The mountain's extreme weather, unpredictable temperature changes, and challenging terrain make it a hazardous climb, especially for those who are not adequately prepared. Despite these dangers, Kilimanjaro continues to be a sought-after destination for adventurers, with over 30,000 climbers attempting to reach the summit each year. Although the mountain is not actively erupting, its status as a dormant volcano adds an element of unpredictability. Scientists continue to monitor it for any signs of volcanic activity, ensuring that it remains one of the most dangerous yet alluring peaks in the world. Mount Everest. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world at 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet, is located in the Himalayas on the border between Nepal and China. While it attracts thousands of climbers annually, it is also one of the most dangerous mountains to ascend due to its extreme altitude, harsh weather, and treacherous terrain. Climbing Everest is fraught with risks, including altitude sickness, frostbite, and the constant threat of avalanches and ice falls. The death zone above 8,000 meters is particularly dangerous, where the human body cannot acclimatize to the lack of oxygen, leading to an increased risk of fatal accidents. In recent years, the mountain has seen a significant rise in fatalities, with over 300 climbers having lost their lives attempting the summit. Despite the danger, Everest remains a prestigious challenge for mountaineers. Everest expeditions continue to be organized, with guides and teams providing support, but it serves as a constant reminder of nature's deadly power and the extreme conditions that must be overcome to reach the top. Salar de Uyuni. Salar de Uyuni, located in Bolivia, is the world's largest salt flat, spanning over 10,000 square kilometers. While it is a stunning natural wonder, it is also one of the most dangerous places on Earth. The vast, flat terrain can be disorienting, and its reflective surface can make it difficult to gauge distances, often causing travelers to become lost. During the rainy season, the salt flat becomes a massive mirror, reflecting the sky and making navigation even more difficult. The region's extreme altitudes and unpredictable weather also present significant risks to anyone who ventures into the area without proper preparation. Additionally, the region's remoteness means that help is far away if something goes wrong. Despite these dangers, Salar de Uyuni remains a popular tourist destination, attracting those who want to experience its otherworldly beauty. However, those who attempt to explore this vast, alien landscape must do so with caution, as the environment can turn deadly with little warning. The Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest, spanning across South America, is often referred to as the lungs of the earth, but it is also one of the most dangerous places on the planet. Covering approximately 5.5 million square kilometers, the rainforest is home to deadly animals, poisonous plants, and a host of diseases that can be fatal to those who venture into its depths. The wildlife includes jaguars, anacondas, and poisoned dart frogs, while the dense jungle is full of insects like malaria-carrying mosquitoes. The isolation of the rainforest, combined with its sweltering humidity and swamps, creates a challenging environment for survival, especially for those unprepared for the harsh conditions. Despite the numerous dangers, the Amazon attracts adventurers, researchers, and tourists seeking to explore its biodiversity. However, it is a place where dangerous encounters are common, and anyone who enters the rainforest must take extreme precautions. The Amazon's beauty and mystery continue to draw people, but its danger should never be underestimated. Kilauea Volcano. Kilauea, located on the Big Island of Hawaii, is one of the most active volcanoes in the world and one of the most dangerous. Its eruptions, which had occurred almost continuously for decades, often send lava flows toward populated areas, making it a significant threat to local communities. The volcano's eruptions can release toxic gases, such as sulfur dioxide, creating a hazardous environment for those nearby. Lava from Kilauea has destroyed homes and infrastructure, and the unpredictability of its eruptions makes it difficult to plan for evacuations or safety measures. Despite these dangers, Kilauea remains a popular destination for tourists, especially those who want to witness the raw power of an active volcano up close. Scientists regularly monitor the volcano for any signs of major eruptions, but it serves as a reminder of the ongoing threat posed by nature's power and the risks of living near an active volcanic site. Mount Nyiragongo, standing at 3,470 meters in the Democratic Republic of Congo, is famed for its persistent lava lake, the world's largest. In January 1977, the lava lake drained rapidly, sending fast-moving lava flows down its slopes, tragically claiming many lives. Another significant eruption occurred on January 17, 2002, when lava flows devastated parts of Goma, leaving thousands homeless. More recently, on May 22, 2021, Nyiragongo erupted again, causing widespread panic and destruction. Despite these dangers, the volcano's unique features continue to attract scientists and tourists alike. The Lut Desert, known locally as Dashi Lut, is a vast expanse of arid land located in southeastern Iran. Spanning approximately 51,800 square kilometers, it ranks as the 33rd largest desert globally. In 2005, satellite measurements recorded the highest land surface temperature ever observed on Earth within the Lut Desert, reaching 70.7 degrees Celsius, 159.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Geologically, the desert showcases a variety of unique landforms. The western region is dominated by yardoms, which are massive wind-carved ridges stretching over 150 kilometers and rising up to 75 meters high. These formations are so distinct that they are visible from space. Archaeological evidence indicates human presence in the Lut Desert area for over 7,000 years, with significant sites such as the ancient city of Shari Sukte, Burnt City, dating back to the 5th millennium BC. This site is notable for its well-preserved artifacts and urban planning, offering valuable insights into early urbanization. In 2016, the Lut Desert was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its exceptional natural and cultural significance. Today, the Lut Desert continues to fascinate scientists and tourists alike, offering a glimpse into Earth's geological history and enduring human resilience in one of the world's most inhospitable environments. Alaska's Prudhoe Bay. Prudhoe Bay, located on Alaska's North Slope, is renowned for its vast oil reserves. In March 1968, the Prudhoe Bay State No. 1 well, drilled by Arco and Exxon, confirmed the presence of significant oil deposits. This discovery led to the development of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System, TAPS, which began transporting oil from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez in June 1977. At its peak in 1988, Prudhoe Bay produced approximately 1.5 million barrels of oil per day, making it the most prolific oil field in North America at the time. However, production has declined over the years, with recent estimates suggesting remaining recoverable reserves of about 2 billion barrels. The oil extraction activities have had significant environmental and social impacts. Spills and leaks, such as the 2006 spill of over 200,000 gallons, have raised environmental concerns. Additionally, the influx of workers and industrial development has affected the indigenous communities in the region, leading to health and cultural challenges. Today, Prudhoe Bay remains a critical component of Alaska's economy, though its future production levels are uncertain as reserves continue to dwindle. The field's history reflects both the opportunities and challenges associated with large-scale oil extraction in environmentally sensitive areas. Death Valley. Death Valley, located in eastern California and western Nevada, is a land of extremes. As the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the United States, it offers a unique blend of natural beauty and historical significance. For over a millennium, the Timbisha Shoshone have called this region home. Their name for the area, Tumpisa, translates to rock paint, referring to the red ochre used in their rock art. Despite their deep roots, The establishment of Death Valley as a national monument in 1933 led to the displacement of the Timbisha from their ancestral lands. In 1849, a group of pioneers, later known as the Death Valley 49ers, ventured into the valley seeking a shortcut to the California gold fields. Facing harsh conditions, they endured a month-long ordeal, with only one member succumbing to the environment. As they departed, a member reportedly remarked, "Goodbye, Death Valley," giving the region its enduring name. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw Death Valley transformed by mining activities. In 1881, the discovery of borax by Aaron and Rosal Winters initiated a mining boom. This led to the establishment of the Harmony Borax Works, where the mineral was extracted and transported using the iconic 20-mule teams. Beyond its physical landscape, Death Valley has left an imprint on American culture. In 1930, the Death Valley Days radio program debuted, sharing tales of the Old West. Transitioning to television in 1952, the series became one of the longest-running westerns, concluding in 1975. Today, Death Valley stands as a testament to resilience and history. Its establishment as a national park in 1994 ensured the preservation of its unique landscapes and stories, offering visitors a chance to connect with both its natural wonders and rich heritage. Join the community and become part of the journey to uncover the world's most unsettling secrets. Subscribe now and be ready for the next adventure.